Hello, I'm APXToyCat, and this is Seeds Sunday, the weekly series I run on my channel where I show you seeds for Minecraft which are particularly interesting and worth checking out in some way. And today I'm going to be showing off a Minecraft PlayStation 4 seed. So this is obviously going to be a seed which will work not only on the PlayStation 4 but also the 360, the PS3, any Minecraft console edition platform, and it will also work especially well after the Aquatic update comes out. So the Aquatic update is the next update for all of the platforms besides Xbox One and the Switch, and the reason this is so exciting is because this fits all of the perfect definitions of like it needs to be a good aquatic seed, as in having lots of oceans that you don't necessarily need to explore because they're not near the spawn, so you can leave that part of your world unexplored until the update. And then also has the third and final thing, which is not being too much ocean. You can get entirely ocean seeds, but then what are you going to do with them afterwards? Whereas this seed right here, if you check on the map, it's got the wonderful, kind of perfect find of being lots of different oceans, but mixed in with lots of other biomes. And if you look really closely, it's just a great mixture of that. So as soon as the aquatic update comes out for Minecraft PS4, which we're looking, somewhere in the 3 to 8 week range, we don't know too much right now, but because it's in the nearest future, this is a great seed to start even now or after the update comes out, so you can get a bunch of aquatic stuff as well as all the other wonderful things I'll be showing off in today's video, such as a mob spawner, literally open and from spawn. You can go, 10 seconds from spawn, be in a mob spawner, be killed by zombies if you want to. There's a witch's hut visible from spawn. There are diamonds accessible without breaking a single block from spawn. There's all these wonderful things, as well as a bunch of weird villages they'll be showing off in today's seed review. Also, it's got two little mentions combined together. That's a pretty key one right there, and hopefully you do enjoy the video showing all of that stuff off. You can like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel. Let us know you do like Seed Sunday, and you do like that we're going back to the console edition. It's been a while since we did an OG console edition seed, but I think it's good to do, a few of these from time to time, and I will be giving you another aquatic update seed as soon as that comes out as well, just because I know a lot of you love the seeds, a lot of you love to see stuff like that, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy this seed, which comes in, by the way, from Emily Rose. Big thank to her. Her seed's going to be on screen right now. Type in all of those things right now on the screen, and then you'll get a seed which looks like this. By the way, use classic, use small world size, expand it later if you must, but this is the perfect way to get the best seed. So yeah, you type in that seed and you're going to spawn right over here, and as you can see, the big kind of key monument is you have this tree next to spawn. It's a very weird lonely tree that you can chop down if you really want to, and I'd recommend it because otherwise it's a pretty nice plains. But yeah, there's going to be two things you want to go straight to. The first one is of course this cobblestone, it's called a dungeon, but the mob spawner is what we call it. You want to go straight to the mob spawner because you can get yourself some free coal, a saddle, a name tag, kind of rare stuff. It might be different on your platform, but it's still a pretty nice little thing to just have literally right there. But then as well as that, you can also just head straight left of spawn, get yourself some of the rarer flowers in the game, because obviously these are only really found in swamps, so get yourself some blue orchids, and then also get yourself access to a swamp hut, a witch's temple, whatever you want to call these things. It's going to be a free witch, which means you do have to watch out a little bit, but if you kill it, you get a cauldron, you get a crafting table, and you're going to be doing really great in that way. Also, right next to that witch's hut, so again, we're talking right next to spawn already, like less than 30 seconds from spawning, you can check out both those things, or at least one of those things. And then also next to the witch's hut, look at this cave right here. So underneath the birch tree that you can see over here, if you go under here and you follow the the coal etc down, you'll find not only a bunch of coal and iron in the cave down, you'll see that the cave is a very steep one, which just keeps on going down and down and down and down, which you can just keep on following down and down all the way. Again, not breaking a single block through the entire thing, assuming you don't get past these skeletons. But once you go through this entire thing, you end up in a ravine, and this isn't just any ravine. This is a magical ravine because it's a ravine which combines with two other ravines and then combines with a fourth and then a fifth ravine. As far as I can tell, this is 5 ravines close together, or 4 depending on how you want to count things, because we've got one huge ravine which goes over to here, we've got a second huge ravine here, then we've got a third one on the other side of this wall. As you can see, they are distinct, they've got a wall between them. Then also if you look over here, you can see there is like another ravine which kind of branches off this first one. And the amazing thing about all these ravines that connect together in all the weird ways that they do is the fact that first of all, you're going to find some emeralds. So because this is under an extreme hill for a little bit, here is an emerald hill. That's a nice little rare thing. Also, if you go all the way to the end of here, you'll find some free diamonds. But even if you don't head all the way to the end, if we go back to the very first of all these many ravines going across, again this one right here, this is where we came in, this cave right here. If you literally jump off and then go a little bit to the right, guess what, there's diamonds there too. So straight from spawn you can get yourself 10ish diamonds. You need a pickaxe first I guess, but you can at least look at the diamonds, which is what we all really want to do with diamond ore, right? And that's a wonderful thing about spawning. It's also got a bunch of caves with gold and lapis, and if you want the other stuff, you're going to find it all over the place. So yeah, basically ravine heaven. This seed is amazing for that, all underneath the witch's hut, in case that's useful to you. But let's talk about the other thing that makes the seed amazing, the thing that actually drew my attention to it initially, because I wanted an aquatic seed that was great, and that's one of the great things we're going to get to later. But it also has the rather nice advantage, in my opinion, of having 2 wooden mansions combined together. So this is a really incredibly rare find, because you need to have 2 wooden mansions which generate, far enough apart to, still be allowed, but also generate close enough together to have some overlap. And as you can see, this has happened here. So this part of the wooden mansion over here generates into that one, and you get a big wall inside. Again, this isn't natural, this isn't normal. It's a very weird thing. It's a very, again, not natural thing, and to find something like this is quite amazing, I would say. Again, look at this. You can just dig through the wall into another one, and yeah, it's weird, it's cool, it's something you should totally take advantage of. The different height levels make it even more interesting, in my opinion. And yeah, the fact that you got 2 wooden mansions together is, it's not a common thing, it's not a thing you get in all the time, and especially, I believe this only exists in Minecraft console. I've never seen a seed like this for Minecraft Bedrock, which has some of the wackiest generation, and definitely not Minecraft Java. So to have one, again, you can see my beacon is only a little bit over there. To have one this close to spawn is always going to be nice. So yeah, basically, head to these coordinates. As you can see, they're always on screen on the left over there, just for your convenience, and you'll find 2 wooden mansions in this amazing sandwich together position. I really, like, whenever I see it, I'm like, oh my god, is that real? Is this fake? Did ToyCat build 2 wooden mansions? No, I don't have the, I wouldn't put that much effort into faking, outside of the fact that it would be dishonest, but check it out yourself. This is one of the reasons you need to see the seed, just so you can get this in your world and be like, yeah, actually, that's a thing that works. So again, bear in mind, this is on PlayStation 4. Sometimes these things have issues, so if you're on the Wii U or potentially the Xbox One, might have its own issues, but I don't believe so. Also, just this outfit, we've got a village, but I mean, when you've got that over there, it's kind of harder to be enthusiastic about just the kind of bland village, but still, there's free food, there's free other stuff, and it's nice to find regardless, right? Also, look at this mini little cave going over here, just in case that's your thing too. So moving on to the northwest from this place, because there are quite a few nice biome mixtures around here. You'll see one of the points that I raised earlier was the fact that you want to have a lot of ocean on your seed while having a lot of land, and this world has so many different types of oceans, so many different placed oceans, and that is great for the aquatic update, because bear in mind that if you don't explore these oceans right now, or even if you do, they'll change. Some of them will become warm oceans, some will become cold oceans, and that means that all of these little, again, they're oceans, but they're like between islands, will become different types of oceans. This might be a warm ocean. We can't tell for now because there's no beta build available of Minecraft PlayStation 4, but this could become a warm ocean, this could become a cold ocean, this could become a medium ocean, this could become a frozen ocean, and that's the wonderful thing. If you just don't explore the left side of the map, like leave a big, blank spot right here, then you don't have to check out this stuff, and you might get coral reefs and stuff. But even if you just want the warmer oceans, again, coming over here, you'll have a really nice mixture of biomes, which you'll be able to see from the mushroom biome, by the way, found all the way north here. So again, I want to really show you around the rest of the seed here. With that in mind, again, keep in mind you want large oceans, but you don't want them to take up your entire world. This seed does that so excellently. It has islands in between, which are, like, it's fine, like you can have islands, and then outside those islands, it's just like huge ocean stretch, which again might become a different ocean. Then you've got huge river stretches followed by more huge oceans, and they're all around the world too. As long as you don't explore every corner of this world, or if you expand it later, or whatever you intend to do, you're going to get a lot of good stuff. And it's also worth mentioning there is another village down in the southwest. This is one of the more interesting ones because it goes a little bit into the wooded forest, which you might like that. I know I like it because I've been looking for like a foresty village for quite some time now, because I know they exist in tigers but not forests. But yeah, if you look around the rest of the seed, you can see how that same kind of principle of like, oh yeah, there's a big ocean in between stuff where it doesn't even look like it's an ocean, but it is regardless. So there's 2 huge mountains found at the south here. Again, in my opinion, perfect real estate for building, or like perfect real estate to do something with. But then next to that huge mountain, there's another mountain, and in between these 2 huge mountains, just an endless ocean. And again, to prove it's ocean, we'll go to the bottom. Oh, look at that, that's gravel, it's an ocean. And I'm glad that like gravel isn't all the oceans anymore. Definitely a big improvement for the aquatic update, but we're getting mildly off topic. What I want to say here is this is an amazing seed for so many different reasons. I feel like every single one of these individual reasons is enough for one to check it out. Like great spawn stuff, wood and mansion. You've got the mob spawner, you've got the witch's hut, and you've got the free diamonds. Great reason to check out seed. The fact that it has 2 wooden mansions combined together, which I feel like I can't stress that enough, so I'm trying not to. I'm just gonna play it off cool, like yeah, 2 wooden mansions. I mean, always happens, right? I mean, who doesn't have 2 wooden mansions somewhere in the world? But it has that as well, if that's your thing. And then as well as that, it's got oceans all over the place. It's got a few rivers going through it, which I mean, it's to be expected, but it is a nice thing regardless. And then it's got ocean biomes all the way at the corners, which means that you can have half the world to explore now. You know, again, the wooden mansions, that's where you want to go right now. And then in, 3 to 8, or however many weeks it does take for the Minecraft PlayStation 4 update, as well as it's coming out for all consoles at the same time in an unknown period. I want to clarify that one more time. Again, I'll let you know as soon as it does come out on this channel, because I cover news as well as the best seeds. But as soon as it comes out, then you get the big improvement on this side, where you'll get, again, maybe a coral reef here, maybe some ships here. In fact, because of the high density of those things in Minecraft console, you can expect a guarantee. You know what, my guarantee right now is you'll get at least one warm ocean with some form of hinting of coral, whether it's just 5 coral or it's a big one. You'll get some form of shipwreck, you'll get some form of underwater ruin if you make sure you don't explore this part of your world. Don't go past, x equals minus like 50 or so, or minus 0. Let's just say don't go on the right side of your world. Just make x equals 0 your barrier. Never go further, to the east than that or the west than that, and you'll have a good time on this seed, I reckon. So that's my advice. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it actually, you might have to go to like x equals minus 20, but still try and keep the entire left side free. You're gonna have a good time this seed. Let me know what you think about the Minecraft console edition seed Sunday. Do you want to see another one closer to the release or before the release? So let me know your feelings, because again, it's been a while since we've done a Minecraft console seed, but I always do miss it. I have a lot of fun doing these, and I hope all of you had just as much fun watching, because for now I'm gonna have to see you all in the next video. I've been IBX Toy Tiger, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.